the Austrians heads because there's all sorts of ne'er do wells at gas station and stuff, but it's called turmoil.
Turmoil.
Yeah, it was like the name of
I like that.
yeah. But
I like that
the
one.
Austrians didn't get it.
I do not understand why this is funny.
I only got 3. How was your trip?
Good. Good.
I haven't been here in like
Yep, we're
months,
rolling.
years.
I haven't been here in a week.
I've been
I
here.
mean, I was here last night, but it's bingo read.
I,
Trivia read's so much cooler.
I'm usually working out during this time, but tonight I was like, I'm gonna go hang out.
What are you working out for? All right, 412. Library. That music.
Best morning with the fries, and then
Just don't get up.
Don't what?
Don't get up.
I'm gonna do my best, just for you.
Or do, and then that's fine too. Not really a big deal either way. Oh, hello. Hello. Germany, Malta, and Belgium. I know, I don't, it just out of the blue, I found cheap tickets there, and it was a little like, I only had 3 days there, and I was, I think it could be.
It's a cheap place to retire. And
It's relatively affordable. I mean, the weather's cool. It's lots of like neat like sights and stuff. It was a little more. I didn't really do much planning when I got there. I was like, okay, this is maybe a little too much. So I kind of just chilled and just kind of poked around the main city area for a while. But it was really cool. I had a really good time. And I wouldn't say it's cheap. It's not like Latin America cheap, but it's like, yeah, I mean compared to like Belgium. Just a Cologne for their carnival. They have like Europe's longest parade or something. It was like really big. Yeah, they have a lot of fun there. Just 4 tonight. It was fun. Well, I have a whole round about it because I had to come up with ideas. So. Well, about the.
You said too much. Okay.
I've said too. Yeah, I can't. Julia, you no more hints. Good evening, everyone. Welcome down to Cranky Sam. We're going to get started with trivia here in just a moment. If you'd like to join us, come on up and grab 4 schlips and a pen. And we'll get started here, like I say, in about 1 minute. Let me know if you have any questions. No! Yeah, I was gone, but I'm back. I'm sure she. I mean, I gave her all the questions and stuff. She's a sweetheart. You didn't get all the answers.
Did you say 4?
4 slips in that, yeah.
Thank you.
yeah, 4 of these, right? Oh, except that you're right at now.
4 of those, 1 of those. I know they're nicely stuck together too. I tried to grab 4 and I got like 7 already. So.
Just 2, I got 4, you said?
How many damn times? Yeah. Got off your phone and listened for a second.
Reading the Dutch or the French region.
Huh?
Reading the Dutch or the French area.
Up in the Dutch area. I just went to, I flew in out of Brussels, but I stayed in Ghent, which is like halfway between Brussels and Bruges. It's like you kind of get between both of them easy. I kept it pretty chill. It's just so expensive to be over there. I was like excited to try this like certain kind of like chicken stew stuff and this other stew things. I was like, I couldn't find for less than like $32 for like full. And I was like, a kebab it is. They have like kebabs everywhere. Kebabs and Thai food, baby. What else would you get in Europe?
Indian food in the UK.
Yep, exactly. It's so funny. People so afraid of flavor are like, we love curry. And I'm like, but curry's all flavor. You go from, yep, everything boiled and then curry.
They just don't add enough spice to it.
You don't have anything. Oh, yeah, yeah. It's bland-ass curry, yeah. It's colored, at least.
Yeah, right? There are seasonings in it.
Yeah.
Give them that, you know?
All right, folks, last call to grab those slips. We'll get started here in about 30 seconds. Come on, grab 4 slips and a pen if you'd like to join us.
I've got this weekly potluck thing that I go to. We're doing English food this week, so I was like, I should just make vindaloo, you know?
Yeah, make something just completely, yeah. Yeah, just vindaloo and naan. Yeah. All right, crew, if it's your first time down or it's been a while, check out those screens for the details tonight. We're going to have 4 rounds of 10 questions each. Each question worth 1 point in general. And you can star 1 round. If you look in the top right corner of your answer sheet, there is a star there. If you circle that star, it will double your total points for that round. You can only use it once, so use it wisely. Don't do any repeats down here, so take notes. I'll give you time at the end of every round. And prizes tonight, first place a $30 drink card, second place $20, third place a dumb prize, which tonight is this Cheers board game. It's a fun trivia game about America's favorite neighborhood tavern. 1986, I believe, so super up to date and fantastic. We also have a best team name prize for dumbest team name. Well, whatever, you get it. Come up with something stupid for me, you'll get something even stupider than a Cheers board game. We only have 4 rules, so please follow them. First of all, no cell phones out during rounds at all. Put them away. Feel free to narc on your neighbors. We also have a 6-person team limit. If you have more than 6, you can still play, but cannot win. So please mark that clearly at the top of your sheets. Please keep your answers quiet. Don't shout anything out, sing anything out, say any iconic lines. And also remember, this is just trivia, so just relax. It's just for fun. By definition, it is not important information. So with that being said, make sure you have a team name at the top of your sheet. We're going to dive right into round number 1. Round number 1 tonight is a random round and random questions for you to give me very specific answers to. When you guys touch my stuff.
We messed up.
Move right into round number 1, question number 1. Launched in 1797, what is the old nickname of the USS Constitution still afloat in Boston Harbor? Oh, he has one question. He doesn't know it.
No, he knows it. He didn't play with me the last time either.
Why? Hey, you guys need to work this out on your
I
own.
agree.
This is madness.
I agree.
Alrighty, folks, I'll give you about 10 more seconds. So take down some notes if you need to. You'll have 2 minutes at the end of the round, but we're moving on in 10 seconds. Question number 2 in our random round, widely cited as one of the greatest of all time. What 1997 N64 video game was named after the 1995 James Bond film? Take some notes if you need to. Owner of the infamous Paws Up Ranch nearby, tried to trademark what 4-word nickname for Montana, leading to legislation to protect it. What is one of those nicknames of Montana? Seconds. What lofty title is given to the group of 6 inert non-metallic elements in group 18, located on the far right column of the periodic table?
Aren't you playing no more? He gave me a, like...
Seconds. Question number 5 in random. What highest paid actor of the early 1960s was famously married 8 times, including twice to Richard Burton? If at first you don't succeed.
Actress or actor?
The profession is called being an actor.
And the person who does it is referred to an actor regardless of gender?
That's the new thing, because actresses used to be like, oh, they're just an actress. But
That's lame.
now it's like best female actor in a performance.
Oh, okay.
Question number 6. What's the name of the 1823 U.S. foreign policy stance that demanded non-interference by Europe in the Western Hemisphere? This is ours now. F off. 10 seconds. Question number 7, taking us back to probably 4th grade grammar. How do you rewrite the sentence, I work, in the future perfect continuous conditional? A tense used to describe an unfulfilled, continuous, or ongoing action in the past. I love this silence, the instant like tenses came up. Oh God, no! 10 seconds. Remember, take some notes. You'll have 2 minutes at the end of the round to fill in your answers. Question number 8. What is the title of Frank McCourt's 1996 Pulitzer Prize-winning memoir, a humorous yet tragic portrait of growing up in impoverished Ireland? I will. These bitches need you, Jimbo. Don't do this to them. They need you.
Yes.
10 seconds. Music/history question for you. What 33rd president's name is the first 2 lyrics in Billy Joel's We Didn't Start the Fire? Don't sing along, please. Seconds. And finally, question number 10, your only sports ball question of the night. This is obviously in honor of a recent hockey phenomenon called Heated Rivalry. Considering a prime scoring area in hockey, what is the numerical name for the open space between a goaltender's leg pads? I'd like to turn this in. Ten seconds. There they go. Good job. And just like that, folks, round number 1 is done. You have 2 minutes starting right now to check your answers for legibility and accuracy. and get your slips turned in upside down in front of the computer that is upside down in front of my computer. 2 minutes.
I did. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I was surprised. Well, I spent the last, not last night, the night before in the, sleeping on the floor in the Denver airport. And if I could survive that, I think my ribs are healed.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Good, how are you doing?
Good.
Remember me? Amy.
Yeah. It's like, I know that guy.
One minute down, 1 minute to go.
Yeah, it was great. It's a little whirlwind, I didn't have a lot of money to like Belgium's expensive.
Yeah.
But they don't have an open container line. They had really good beer at the gas stations. Now, see, great, I'll just wander around with my umbrella upside down right there for everybody. So yeah, it was good though. It was fun.
That's true.
It's pretty funny, huh?
All right, folks, last call. 10 seconds. Get all your slips up. 10 seconds.
It was good. I only had 3 days there, but I had a good time.
Can we take another one?
Yeah, go for it.
Just told Wade I saw you. He said say hi.
Yeah, you tell him off. Go upside down right there for me, dear.
Alrighty, folks, all those slips should be up. I'll get these scored as quickly as possible. We'll check answers and move right along to round number 3. It's coming down to trivia every Thursday down here at Great Sale. It's Wednesday, whatever the hell's going on.
Maybe it's Thursday.
It's definitely Thursday in like Germany right now. Thursday about 3 a.m. There we go. Six.
Folks, thanks for your patience. Let's check your scores. Oh, excuse me, let's check those answers. Then we'll check your scores. Some very good scores and some very low scores. Not much in the middle, so I guess you know who went to public school. Gross. I went to public school. Of course I did. Oh, that ship, the Old Ironsides, is located in Boston Harbor. The oldest commissioned warship still afloat in the world. Game changer in the first-person shooter games, GoldenEye. GoldenEye is that game. Besides all sorts of unscrupulous bullshit, David Epson also tried to claim the last best place for Paws Up. That lofty title, that was your hint there. Those are the 6 noble gases. There's other terms for them, but noble was the lofty one. The amount of people that put a man's name on this and thought he was married to Richard Burton in the 60s was interesting. Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor. Not that there wasn't plenty of people having gay relationships. It's just we're going to be publicly married. We had some good guests on this, some isolationism, which means only worrying about your country. Manifest destiny, which means going from sea to shining sea here in America, because God told us to. It was all part of Jesus' plan. The Monroe Doctrine was when we were like, America is for Americans, even if it's South America. All right, next time you make fun of somebody's English, if English is their second language, I think only like 4 teams got this right. The future perfect continuous conditional, it's how we describe something unfulfilled actions from the past, in the past. It takes a bunch of extra damn words to make it work. I work turns into I would have been working. Now you try to explain that to somebody that's like, we just changed the ending of the word. Like, so many jokes about people and children starving from not having potatoes. But Angela's Ashes was the title of that book. Angela's Ashes, great book, by the way. Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red China, Johnny Ray. Harry Truman was our 33rd president. And we're talking about the scoring area, not just the number. 2 teams just put the number. I couldn't give it to you. That scoring position right between the goaltender's legs is called the 5-hole. And I went to a couple of German gay saunas that were told there's way more than 5 holes there. Hello! Let's check your scores and see where your team ended up here. Oh, sorry, somebody had my computer while I was gone. I gotta fix all sorts of things. This should help. One moment here. No, well, I'll fix it later. Anyway, those are your scores for the first round. What if we do that? That's gonna be too small. Anyway, like I said, we have a lot of lower scores and then some higher scores. Please know we have 2 very similar team names, including the Noble Asses and the Noble Asses, like a remake of a DC movie. So make sure to use that "the" each time. There's also a couple of Crank My Sam type ones. Just make sure you're consistent with your names, please. And here you have the top list. In first place will be Perfect 10 and using their star with 20 total points is No Capacity. I Shit My Pants is tied for third with 18. And tied for second. And in third place is UN Fuck Days. Sorry, I'm trying to remember my favorite. Oh, so our teammate goes, there were some pretty good ones. There's something about the idea of Vanna White being extremely angry and losing her shit that filled my heart with joy. So my favorite team name tonight is Vanna White Hot Rage. Where's Vanna White Hot Rage? Where's your team? Come up and get a crappy prize if that was you. You guys receive one of these crappy over-the-hill gifts. New balls for an old body. Score better with bigger balls. It's the kind of thing that is so lacking in puns, but because it says balls, people buy it for each other. You're welcome. Couldn't we all?
Oh shit, did she lose that?
It's two balls. It's very stupid. As mentioned. For any of you regulars know I wasn't here last week. I took a little run through Germany, Malta, and Belgium. Accidentally. Thanks to painkillers. It's a long story. So I'm going to ask you 10 random questions that just came up in my head over the week about the places I was at. So deal with that. And here we have question number one, and Aim is wondering, what term is commonly used to describe the Dutch dialect spoken in northern Belgium? 10 seconds. Question number 10, if you've ever traveled anywhere with that silly metric system, round it to the nearest whole number. About how many pints are there in a liter? Pints to a liter. Well, 10 seconds, but you'll have 2 minutes at the end, so take notes. Jesus. Question number 3, and all about my trip. Hope you had a good time here in Missoula, losers. After its completion in 1880, the Cologne Cathedral was the tallest building in the world for just 4 years, until the completion of what American landmark? Here's a hint, that American landmark was finished in 1884 because of the math. Seconds. This round. Malta, the country, is located south of what largest Mediterranean island?
Submerged. Motueka. No, I want a Motueka. Don't put it in. Then they don't give me an extra one when I leave. That's just rude.
10 seconds. Question number 5, and frankly just a random round. What kind of large cylindrical bag is named for a small town in Belgium? Seconds. Question number 6 in my random trip round. The Maltese Falcon, a 1941 noir film, starred what actor as the hard-boiled private detective Sam Spade?
Thank you.
Sonnenblumenkerne is the German word for what food product? Remember, the Germans like to smash together lots of words to make nouns. Seconds. I'm going to write that one down if you need some time later.
Sonnenblumenkerne. Sonnenblumenkerne.
Question number 8. Originating in Belgium, French fries are traditionally served with what condiment there? Ten seconds. Moving on, just two more questions in random things that came up on my trip in my head. Question number 9. Derived from Greek for great stone, what term describes massive prehistoric stone structures like Stonehenge, Karnak, and multiple structures on the island of Malta? And Gozo. Seconds. And for question number 10, I'll give you a little more time on this. In order. So write these letters down in order of the German flag, the Maltese flag, and the Belgian flag. Your answer should be 3 letters. They should represent the flags of Germany, Malta, and Belgium in that order. Great round again.
Oh yeah,
You always look like you're having so much fun.
I did better in the first round.
Next couple of rounds are fun.
Okay,
They get
I gotta stay awake, so you gotta play some more uplifting, like rage music or
I
something.
can't. I don't do rage. Only inside my dark death heart.
All right, folks, make your guesses. 10 seconds before we move on. That's going to go for round number 2. Your 2 minutes start now. To check your answers, and please turn your feet in upside down in front of the computer, please. Oh shoot, I'm so sorry to mention, that last round is worth 3 points, that last question. So if you get one of them right, at least you'll get 1 point. Up to 3 points possible on that map question. That's my bad not to mention it.
Stonehenge Karnak question? I feel like you wrote that for me.
I do. I also didn't go to see any of those things in Malta because they were far away, and I was like, man, do I spend 2 hours getting there, 2 hours getting back to like see some rocks? Like, hi.
That's a star art.
What's your team name?
Not the.
Just
but
Noble
the-
Asses?
Yeah, just
I'll start for you, thanks.
wait. Not the.
No, Noble Asses. Gotcha.
Okay.
Not the
okay.
does.
Not the.
Is this really what you think about on the weekends?
That's what I think about when I've been traveling overseas through all these places.
Amazing. Because I thought about how dirty my car was and how I needed to stop drinking this weekend.
Hey, I brought you.
Just a point, bonus points do not starve.
Look, I mean, and you take it off and it's a dick.
That's the cutest, most inappropriate tip I've ever gotten. Thank you. A tip with a tip? I love that.
Last call for slips, please. Last call.
So, we'll got 9, 18, 16, four.
Somebody from CIA team. The CIA team, come up, please.
Just tell me what's going on with number 5. That's just not right in there.
Duffel bag.
Duffel, where's the...
D-U-F-F-L-E.
How is that FF? It's a big D. It's a big backward-facing D.
Welcome back.
Thank you. And that's good because that was right. And I want you guys to lose a point. All right. Six. Six.
So today is tomato basil, rustic tomato basil.
Sounds a little rustic for me. I'm pretty fancy. I'll do mac and tendies again. I've been eating so much weird shit, just some comfort food's been feeling really good lately. Dude, ooh.
So, folks, kitchen is closing in about 30 minutes. So, if you want to order some nachos from the table or get some other fun snack, make sure to get your orders in the next 30 minutes, please.
Why is everybody always picking Let's just gonna see.
Yes, I think it does.
The fuck dudes. The fuck dudes. Penicillin. Penicillin. Let me see what you did here. Penicillin. And
other stumps. Sticks. This is two. Windy icons. Almost three. Three, just 7. All right, folks, we added 2 more teams. Actually, yeah. So we're going to have 25 teams tonight. Let's check your answers to round number 2 and see how you did. Question number 1. Dutch is spoken in the northern part of Belgium, also known as Flanders. So the dialect of Dutch is Flemish. Like, I should have given you the clue. 5 teams got it, but I should have been like, much like when you have a cold or something, right? Could have given you more of a clue, but you know. Relative to there, so how many pints are in a liter? You can picture a 2-liter thing, and they kind of break it down. There are 2 pints, 2.11 pints in a liter. About 4 cups. Lots of people said the Empire State Building. They clearly have never seen how tall the Empire State Building is. The Washington Monument was completed 1884. A big old penis only partially built with slave labor. The largest Mediterranean island, the one just north of Malta, is Sicily. Sicily. It's the thing that Italy is kicking, for future reference. Large cylindrical bag should have done it. There's a town between Antwerp and Brussels. It's a duffel. Started as a type of fabric and moved on to being a type of bag. One team put Hugh Grant for this one. I think we need to have a discussion for them. That's Humphrey Bogart played Sam Spade. Humphrey Bogart. I try not to do too many foreign language questions, but this one I thought was kind of fun because I had no idea what this word was, then I broke it down. Sonne. That's what they call the sun. Blume. Doesn't that sound like a bloom or a flower? And a kernel is like a kernel. Sunflower seed. Sonneblumenkerne. Hast du ein bisschen Sonneblumenkerne? What's that? No. I was around a lot of drunk ones, so they were fine. Most y'all have this one in Belgium, where French fries apparently originated. They use mayo on the fries. Also, I'll just say, they seem to eat nothing but mayo and French fries, and they're all so much thinner than us. God, they're beautiful, rich, well-taken care of people. Luckily, they're kind of boring, though, so don't worry. We got them on that. Great stone. A lot of people said monolith. That's not quite right. Greatest megalith. Megalith. Would you ever get to visit Malta? You got to see some really cool ones. And last but not least, most of you got the German flag, and a lot of you got the Belgian flag. The Maltese flag was a little more mixed, because who the fuck cares, to be honest? They're tiny and silly. But Germany, Malta, and Belgium, for future reference, Malta was surrounded by Axis forces during World War II, and yet they held their own, so England gave them not just the person, but all of them the Royal Cross as a country, So they put it on their flag. So in case you're looking for a Maltese flag, it'll have the cross in the corner. This is just in case you go to other trivias that ask stupid questions, like identifying the Maltese flag. Quick explanation, if you start that round, you had to get 1 through 9 were judged independently, and then the number 10 had 3 points optional. Only one of those points could double. So if you have questions about your score, come tell me, but I promise it's fair for my own twisted way. I'm going to fix this now while I can because I hate it, Precious. I hate it. That's a little bit. So out of 25 teams, here's where you might be sitting after 2 rounds. Last time the Noble Asses teams were right on top of each other. Now it's the Crank Sam teams. Sexy. Here we are at the top of the list. Road Capacity still holds strong in first place. My dog died, let me win. I certainly won't do that, but if you want to cuddle my dog, he's just out of the car afterward. He'll be outside right after we're done. You can come cuddle him. So sorry if you did actually lose your dog. If not, not funny, bro. Fuck Days in third place there with I Shipped My Pants. Clearly a wait, don't tell me listener, I assume, in fourth place. All right, that's enough of that. We got 2 more rounds here tonight. The next 2 rounds are going to be quite different from the first 2. So round number 3 is going to be historical fiction films or historical films in general by their movie poster. I will give you the year, give you the poster, you give me the name of the film. We're looking for the name of the film by the poster. I did movies from the 50s all the way up to the 2020s, so good luck. And here is question number 1. Name this film by its movie poster. 2013. Take some notes and we'll make the guesses before I move on in 10 seconds. To number 2 from 1992, name the film. And again, name the film quietly. This is the time of night when people get excited because they finally are getting some correct answers. And they shout them out. In 1978. Don't shout things out, princess. We're gonna have a chat. Ha ha ha! Do I look like I'm laughing? No, I am not. 10 seconds. And it's called First Blood, not Rambo, okay? Moving on to question number 4, 2008. Name the film. Ten seconds. Historical fiction and historical films, 1965. Name the movie. And yes, so it counts. No, it doesn't count. Just make it accurate, phonetically correct, please. I believe all these were at least either blockbuster, quote unquote, or Oscar nominated. I try not to go too obscure for anybody.
Hey, Mike, can I grab another Macho Waco when you get a chance?
Ten seconds. Number 6, 2011. Name the film.
Sir?
Ten seconds. Number 7, 1993. Seconds. Another mixed up with you, all 2006 historical fiction movies. Ten beautiful seconds. Take it back to 1989. Number 9, 1989.
Going home. Tapping out. See you next time.
Thank you for getting up early. Sleep till noon like me. You'd be able to stay out all night.
Put it 10 o'clock.
It's not my fault. What's your job?
10 seconds.
Guess I could stay at trivia randomly.
And finally, in historical fiction movies number 10, 2023. Yeah, please keep your answers quiet.
Drive safe. Good to see you.
Don't forget, folks, only one round after this to use your star. If you haven't used it, you can use it on this round or the next one. That's it. 2 minutes to get your slips turned in starts now.
The kids always like the movie ones better than anything else.
Down 1 minute until your slips need to be turned in, please.
The dick and the cookie.
Never.
The dick and
Upside
the
down right there, please.
cookie. No.
You're okay.
And last call for slips, just 15 seconds. Playing also to run, but I appreciate the effort.
You should move faster than that, though. Jesus Christ.
Folks, all of those slips should be in. I'm getting scored as quickly as possible. We still have one more round of trivia for you, though. And this is absolutely last call for the kitchen. Hit them up ASAP. So close. folks who got those sheets scored. I think some of you might have panicked and used your stars early. You never know what the last round's going to be. But it was a choice. Had some really good rounds in there, and some people that also turned in their slips. And you know what? That's okay. Because as discussed earlier, none of this matters. It's just trivia. Oddly enough, almost everyone knew this ended with years a slave, but the number of years was very interesting. We had anywhere from 4 to 22 years a slave. We were specifically looking for 12 years a slave. 12 years a slave. Still one of my favorite movie soundtracks to this day, Last of the Mohicans. The Last of the Mohicans. And by the way, this is why we don't shout anything out. Many people actually put Rambo, which is not funny. Also, Rambo, not historical fiction. That was happening, I think, in Washington State in the first one, is me fighting back with people. I haven't watched that garbage in so long. I think someday it was The Deer Hunter. The Deer Hunter. So both movies are about people hugely traumatized by the nightmares of the Vietnam War. That helps. This one with the girls, and that's the other Berlin girl. The Berlin girl. '65, all about the Russian Revolution-ish. I think 1910s in Russia, actually. Dr. Zhivago. If you did not sell it ZHI, you didn't get it. No, I'm just kidding. A lot of people just put that Margaret Thatcher one on here, so at least you know about that stupid woman. Hey, I didn't use the C word because cunt is rude, unless you're talking about Margaret Thatcher. It's called the Iron Lady. The Iron Lady. This, of course, was, I think everybody got this one, Schindler's List. Schindler's List. This one all about Ugandan king, the last king of Scotland. One team did put Hotel Uganda, and I was like, God, I want to give it to you, but you're just so wrong. I really appreciate the team that put Morgan Freeman Strikes Back. Unfortunately, this movie is simply called Glory, where I think they missed a great opportunity here. And last but not least, starring Missoula's own Lily Gladstone. I was lucky enough to get to know a lot while she was here. This was 2023's. I didn't hit the button. Some people really tried. They knew it was like the murderers of the moon of stars or something, but it's killers of the flower moon. Was it a good movie? I don't know. But I love the heck out of that Lily. I sure do. So that being said, let's check those scores, see where your team is sitting at. Before we go into our final round of trivia here, again, there are some panic uses of your stars. If you use your star button, your score will be in bold. We also had some attrition tonight, so if you're one of those lower scoring teams, you can pretend like you beat out those other 4 teams, even though they're only here for half of it. Whatever you need to do, feel good. I don't judge. And what do we have here up at the top? Bill Capacity is now tied for first with Penis Hillen. On the fuck days is with 36 and with 35. The top dive, let me win. I shit my pants right on their tail, and by the way, how range not too far off either. Folks, it's all going to come down to this final round, as most competitions do. Also, folks, I will say it now, and I'll say it at the end of the round. If you have not used your star, circle your star right now. Coming for again, quite different than the other three rounds. Equine idioms. I'm going to ask you now random phrases we have that involve horses or like horse stuff. So, for example, this is just an example. This is not number one. This is what you can expect from clues. I will give you something like, don't overly scrutinize something received for free. I think we all know if you don't look a gift horse in the mouth, right? Okay? The term doesn't have to have the word horse in it, though. Some of them definitely do not. But they all have to do with horses and riding horses and things you use to ride horses. So, with that being said, it's time for our final round. Equine idioms. Again, please, as the beer keeps flowing, make sure to keep your guesses quiet. Don't ruin it for anybody else. Question number one in our equine idioms round. Stop acting self-righteous. Seconds. Question number two, equine idioms to be extremely eager. No, thirsty ass bitch is not the answer. 10 seconds. Question number three, an unmarked place with limited opportunities. Ten seconds. Question four, read this over before you get too excited. Jump to a final result before taking preliminary steps. Ten seconds. Oh, can you feel your life ticking by? In equine focus idioms number 5, to act with complete disregard of others. Some of your hand signals while you explain your answers. I'll just tell you, shouldn't involve hand signals. I'm going to rethink your answer. That's your clue. 10 seconds. Question number 6. Forced to retire. Seconds. Question number 7, a sudden painful contraction of leg muscles. Seconds. Can I get another Machi wake up, please? Machi wake up. Moving on to question 9, to three-year horse idioms and little competitor who unexpectedly wins. Thank you. 10 seconds. Question number 9, stick to a plan instead of changing to other options. Ten seconds. And finally, question number 10, excusing oneself for an indelicate reason. Seconds. First thing that final we will have to go take a huge, massive dump. But I will be back in less than 2 minutes because you have 2 minutes right now to get your sheets started in. Don't forget that star. All right, folks, you have about 10 seconds to get all those slips in.
Yep, perfect. Thanks, Tara.
Last call for all slips, please.
By the way, I made a big old list. I made a big old list of historical movies, and there's like 3 John Wayne ones on there. They just didn't make it into the mix. But just know, I thought of you every day. I was like, of course he was in the Alamo. Of course he was on The Longest Day. Or I was like, of course he was.
Argument about number 2, so the answer to that is down here.
I'll figure that
Sorry,
out.
yeah.
That's okay. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know.
All right, again, all slips should be up.
The last thing is Scotland.
You know, I've never actually seen it. I've never actually seen it. Yeah, I would imagine so. I tend to avoid. I tend to just rewatch like dumb Marvel movies and stuff because I don't really sit and watch movies. I'm usually doing stuff, and I like something lighthearted I've probably seen before that I can just. Sometimes I'll just have a headphone in and my phone's sitting somewhere else, and like. But I probably should get back into that stuff. No, thank you very much. I appreciate it, man. Thanks, Ian.
Appreciate you as well.
Oh, good.
And folks, I'm going to tell from these first few sheets, I'm going to be a little judicious about judging these. I'm always open to people having their own opinion, but I'm going to stick to them, but it is going to take me a second. So, thanks again for your patience. I'll get these scored as quickly as possible. While I do, don't forget, St. Patty's Day is just a few weeks away. Down here we're doing Nothing Says America in celebration of an Irish holiday, like speed eating mashed potatoes.
All right. Sora's. Hey. All right, folks, we're going to check those answers to round number 4.
We'll talk about it though before we check scores, but I just want to say these kind of rounds are super dangerous because there's so many like things that are close to but not quite. I did try to phrase all these very specifically. I missed that boat a couple times, but kind of seeing how everybody answered them, I did kind of stick with my guns on most of these. So remember, if you feel super put out about my choice instead of yours, remember, this doesn't fucking matter, so simmer down, okay? Good. Oh, I already know one team that's going to lose their goddamn minds. They should hold on to their new big balls and grow up a bit. Let's check those answers, though. Stop acting self-righteous. Again, most people got most of these. They got most of them. Get off your high horse. There was a few of these that kind of like hold your horses, but that would be to hold yourself back. You know what I mean? To be extremely eager, I think if we consider the category. Now you can understand where my brain was at. Champ at the bit, chomping at the bit. It was originally champ. We mostly say chomp now. I don't judge, but yeah, that's how it is. If you travel around Montana at all, I'm sure you've been to a one-horse town. This was another one. A lot of people said hold your horses or something, but it's not quite what we're talking about. There was a better answer, which is to put the cart before the horse. And I'll be honest, I felt bad about this one because nobody actually got it, but I didn't like any of your other answers either. So, to act with complete, not to be a horse's ass, that's just to be rude. To act with complete disregards to ride roughshod over. You can find me in the parking lot afterward. We can fight about it. There is no parking lot here, so you'll never find me. Meet you behind the bike racks after school, bro. Forced to retire. Yeah, hang up your spurs and stuff. Not quite where we're at. Put out to pasture. To be put out to pasture. Good on you. I think everybody at least got this one. So because nobody got one of them, ever got this one, it's good. I think it's so funny. I looked up the etymology for this. I spent some time on the airwaves. Nothing. We have no idea why it's called the Charlie horse. Like there's a lot of dumb theories, but none of them are correct. Little known competitor. Almost all you guys got this one. There was a few other interesting ideas, but the best answer for tonight, which is the ones that get the points, a dark horse. This one again got a lot of hold your horses and don't be a horse's ass and things like that. But I think the best horse idiom available for it is to don't switch horses midstream. 3 different teams said stay on the horse you rode in on. From what I can tell, the horse you rode in on is only connected to go fuck yourself and the horse you rode in on. There's no actual terminology that would meet that. Sorry, it took me a second. I did look these up. I do respect you all, but I'm just going to stick it to my biz. And last but not least, to piss like a racehorse is an indelicate situation, but not any indelicate situation. Also, I like the team. Excuse me, I have the trots, which is very cute for this one. But there's a term that covers almost every... I gotta go see a man about a horse. Just an excuse to go do goddamn anything. So again, we can fight about it afterward. Remember, none of this is important. Piss like a racehorse is a single and delicate situation. I didn't say an excuse to go urinate. Well, even though this last round, I know some of you are going to be a little pissed about a few of the answers. And it's been obscene amounts of time on this trying to make it fun for you pedantic, terrible people. So if you will throw me a couple bucks on the way out, I sure would appreciate it. Especially after I just had an accidental trip of 10 days that involved Belgium. Fuck. Bowl of soup, $28. The stew I wanted to have. Oh, excuse me, €28, which thanks to our current economy was $32.30. Jesus Christ. Oh yes, my ribs are fine now, yeah. Yeah, I can't use that for pity anymore. I tried to like, I know we just went to Europe, but I swear like I can't afford it. I only booked it because I was high on drugs from breaking my ribs. We do need a tiebreaker between first and second place, but we have a solid third place, folks. So if you want the first or second place spot, make sure to come right up, grab a slip, we'll get you sorted. Everybody else, thanks for coming down to trivia down here at Creepy Sam. Oh, I pronounce that wrong all the time. Thank you. I love when people drop me notes about my pronunciation. Really fits the mood and it doesn't it? We're out here every Thursday night trying to keep things moving and going for you. I could ask you dumb, easy questions. I try to challenge you a little bit more and or just do some fun rounds with you. And so as we creep up here to the top on the 42s, tied for fourth is my dog died. I win. Can I win? I won't. And I shit my pants. Penicillin and low capacity. You guys have something to fight about?
Yeah. Did we get points for raring to go for extremely eager? Because it's a horse phrase that's about
Champ at the
being
bit.
extremely eager.
Champ at the bit versus raring to go. I mean, you rear up and charge. Holy crap, is that a horse?
Raring to go.
It also
Is not specific to horses, is it?
Yeah,
How
it's
many other
about.
creatures
It was
rear?
originally rearing because they get up on their rears, and then it adapted to rearing.
How many other creatures rear up?
No, here's my problem. As I explained before I started any of this,
Nothing matters.
idioms are a nightmare, and so I'm just going to stick with what I kind of have. I
Okay.
see what you're saying,
All right.
but I think chomping at the bit was the better answer for this category.
Okay. Well, we'll just win it in a tiebreaker.
There you go. Who are you guys? Penicillin?
We're
No capacity. No
capacity.
capacity. All right, penicillin. Do you have an extra piece of paper? We have to do a tiebreaker up here for first and second. All right. I just got fought on raring to go. Which, I mean, I get. It's like hypothetically a horse tour, but chomping at the bit. So, are you guys third place?
Third place. We're third place. We did it. Oh, shit. That's beautiful.
Cheers, the board game.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Cheers, the board game goes to you. You touch it last, you have to take it. Thanks, guys. All right, here we are with our final. Our tiebreaker is always a dumb number you don't necessarily have to know. But still, the tallest two-spired church in the world. How many feet tall is Cologne Cathedral? Look at the height of Cologne Cathedral in feet. And here's the deal, just to be nice, I'll take the height of either of the towers, because they're the same height.
feet.
You just said 520. It's on a win.
Well, here's the deal.
It should be signing up.
Well, if you know how tall the Washington Monument is, then that's a whole different game.
What is?
Washington Monument is. It's got to be somewhere near there.
We already have one guess in. Do we have another? It was pretty close, at least. Nobody was like the height of the Empire State Building, luckily. Penicillin gave a guess of 500 feet. No capacity gave 450. The current height, or at least the official height of the Cologne Cathedral, 515 feet. Meaning Penicillin will take first place. You can talk to Mike right there. And second place, no capacity, I'm sorry. Raring to go is just going to haunt your dreams, isn't it? I literally sat after I finished out the whole round. I sat there and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be such a bitch to score because there's so many horse terms."
People are going to be so upset.
So I was really hoping for the Andy Dwyer from Parks and Rec. Close is only no. Close only counts in horse grenades.
Horse what?
Grenades.
Well, I don't get why that is, but I love it. I don't know if that's an officially like a classic American medium, but it will be soon. It just needs more time, right?
We're bringing it to life.
Thanks, guys.
I could listen to that song all night out here, but let's not.
Yep. Big moves.
Sorry. Oh my gosh, she's strong. Make hole, make hole.
No, you don't want to like put so much strain on yourself because me last year I was working out like 3 hours a day, and then yeah, and working jobs, got sick, got completely worked out, didn't work out like the entire get up at 4:30. Just not. Healing myself out of bed at 4:30 after not.
My buddy told me something that changed my perspective. I think he got a great handle on this one. But I was having trouble just exercising at all, ever, and he's like, anything worth doing is worth doing for you. And now that I was heard that the other way, anything worth doing is worth doing well, and he's like, anything worth doing is worth doing well. So it's like, you're right. Even if it just means for 5 minutes of like, and anything worth doing is good. And that's it. Yeah, like get it, have it, like take it, break down the barriers. I think you work up in great deal already.
It's like, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just make it exist first. Make it
Yeah. Yes.
like make it exist first.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. But my artwork's just so. I'm such a perfectionist, dude. Like, I'm the exact same way. I brutalize my shit too. I'll spend hours staring at something and being like,
Yeah, you're good.
then I gotta be like, dude, chill. Looking at what it says that's creative and how present I was, I'm very happy that I was. Because, yeah, I'm like, even now, when the pieces are like literally 10 feet, really well done. Like, it's hard to let go. And not like this.
You didn't like that last night? So sad. We're in a big fight on. You fight tonight. This time. Silent treatment. Mom has to be silent towards me the rest of the night. Yeah. Reverse silent treatment. I'm declaring it on her.
Feisty. For days.
Fights make a double negative.
We are in a fight. We have been in a fight. I found out today at work that me and my coworker Brendan accidentally switched coats last season, and we've been wearing each other's fabulous coat for an entire season. And I accidentally wrote my initials on both coats. That's what I said. No, we're coat families. Like I took this home during layoffs, so this is last.
I'm not even set up and I'm gonna show you I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take my time and turn it off just so I can turn it off. No, takes time to show.
Silverware, actually.
Let's go for tap.
If you just make sure that the list is totally done, and then you can start flipping to the back, and we'll have you do some silver. Weird.
What am I supposed to do?
Does everybody clear out already? We don't let my dog in there. He's extra fluffy right now. I've been combing him a lot. And by a lot I just mean in the last like 2 days because I just got that. But
Melon? That melon right there?
fuck, I know, I didn't have any melon. I didn't eat at this.
Cantaloupe?
I don't eat here. I eat at home like a normal person.
No more
I take my food and let it get cold, and then I reheat it poorly like a normal person eats. Oh, and you just sit in public and watch people eat like an animal? Yes, you're not an animal. Some of us. Some of us are clearly
Don't judge me in my mental illness. Nope. I know body image issues are super intense and crazy. That's why I like to mock them so openly, by the way. I apologize. It's an entitled and very specific fuck around. Not really. I prefer not to. I prefer as long as I don't have to at all, but sometimes